Hello, my dear friend. Welcome back to my YouTube channel JKG English. I hope you are doing well and learning English in great way. And as you know, this is my 10th day on YouTube. And in today's video, I am going to describe my daily routine like in a past. As you know, I often described I often describe my daily routine to improve my English every day. And But in today's video, both of it I will describe what I did, what I do every day to improve my English. My friend, at this time, now I am going to describe what happened unusual with me last night. I went to the yesterday in evening. I went to the I went to the nearest market to to bring fuel for my vehicles, and because this time a lack of fuel problem has been going on for the last 2 months, and at this time many petrol pump fuel is not available. And when I yesterday went to bring fuel nearest market, and at first I went then I asked him to employees for workers, I wanted some fuel into container. Then he told me that petrol was not available at this time, and government passed a new rule that petrol would not be given into a container, and petrol fuel. And then I said it's okay. It was evening time, but the sun was blazing, and while traveling my I felt I was feeling very hot. And then we went another petrol pump, and where I found that even fuel was not available there. And then I went again another petrol pump, but then he told me that he could not give fuel into a container. Then I said it's okay, and then I lived from there to another fuel pump, and then I went there where I often bought fuel. And then he told me that right now petrol was not available there, and fuel was fuel would come around at night, and if I wanted I could take at night. And then I said it's okay, I would come at night. And then I left from there to home. And I want to tell you one thing. that before it I never returned to home without taking fuel. But yesterday I had to return because of fuel. And the lack of fuel, it is a big problem for people. People had to face many problems while traveling. And yesterday my and yesterday in the way I noticed that a traveler petrol has out of his bike, and he had to run walked his bike in a blazing soap in a blazing sun, and he had to face many difficulties while walking. His was body was sweaty, and he felt tired and thirsty. And after that, when I returned to home and reached at the shop, I kept the container at the shop and started serving customers. And then after that, some customer told me to recharge his mobile, and then I returned to home and started recharging mobile. But unfortunately, a man told me to recharge his mobile only one only 19 rupees, and unfortunately I recharged 300 rupees. Accidentally I recharged 300 rupees, and it was a big mistake for me because I am not because now I was not in the money. And then I explained everything that person that I have recharged his mobile a little expensive recharge, and returned the money. Then he told me that he will return later, and then I agreed. After that, my uncles after that I received a calls from my uncles, and he was he was he has taken his daughter-in-law and hospitalized with her in a deliver case. And he asked for me he asked me for some money, and then I said it's okay, just I would send you. And then I sent some money for treatment. And but what I made mistake while recharging, I was very frustrated and afraid because I was afraid that my father would scolded me. So my friends, that's all for now. See you later, because I wanted to tell you something more, but I am seeing that video is going more longer.